Hi, it's Emma Manning here from Best Studio, and I specialise in wellbeing strategies. And for this week's video, I wanted to bring to you an explanation of what it is we do here at Best Studio and how we serve you. Now, about a year ago, Pam Siddons, who is the owner of Best Studio and a Master Elite in bioenergetic synchronization technique, made a wonderful video that explained really comprehensively what we're all about. So I'm going to hand over to her now and put you onto the video. So sit back and enjoy.
So I wanted to clarify what we do. Firstly, I am an awareness mentor and a wellness strategist. So I facilitate people to help them achieve their goals. What does that mean? I use a technique called BEST. M uses a technique called BEST, a bioenergetic synchronization technique. And it is a technique that integrates the body, mind, spirit, and it releases the interference which prevents you from achieving your optimum wellness. So what does that mean? Everyone's into energy, everyone's using different modalities to do what they're doing. We are focusing on the brain and how the conscious mind and subconscious mind communicates, how it affects our body, how it looks, from top to bottom, left to right, front to back, how it all works together, and if and when it's all working together, how we actually step into optimum wellness. Now, in the process, yes, we use the technique called BEST to use the interference, remove the interference, and that interference is from using light contact points, so you're fully dressed, you stay nice and comfortable, you're in your own little zone, and we use light contact points. It's non-invasive, it doesn't hurt, and we remove this interference. What happens then? A lot of people go into different modalities, not just ours, and they come in and they go, okay, right, you've been cleared now, off you go. Well, Em and I offer the opportunity where we do support you. We give you the opportunity to learn to facilitate and integrate this new information, this new body system into your everyday. And by doing that, things come up. You've had an old way of doing things. Your belief system had you doing certain things every day. And in that process, you've gone and you've learned certain habits. You've learned certain techniques to cope. But now you've removed this interference and you see where you want to go and what you want to do. But it can be a little bit daunting. Like, how do you get from A to B now? How do you integrate this new information? And that's what we offer. We offer practical strategies, practical solutions. We guide you through the 6 essentials till you understand it and can incorporate it for yourself in a way that works best for you. Because we can all tell you what to do. You go home after your session, you need to integrate that for yourself. So you have to work through that process that's comfortable for you. And you need to understand that things come up and emotions come up. And as they come up, they're teaching us new things. And how do you then process through that without crashing into a heap? So we discuss the 6 essentials. We look at what you eat, what you drink, how you rest, how you exercise, how you breathe, but most importantly, how you think and how we process that thought and what is it doing to the body when we're readjusting and what does it feel like for you? And you are on track. It's giving you that comfort and security knowing that, you're on track and it looks different for everyone. So there's not one size fits all. What it does is it gives you the opportunity to step into the best version of you. It's a discovery process. And in that discovery process, we go back and we look at all the stuff that might be stuck in your body and we release all of that. And it's calm and it's gentle and it's kind and it's all in there. It's not like you're sitting there having to tell your story over and over. It gives you strength. It gives you confidence. It also allows you to start looking at living a pain-free life and achieving your goals. Isn't that what we ultimately want to do? We all want to do something of service. That's my service. I remember what it felt like to feel lost and confused and constantly having someone go sort your head out. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be the switched on person. Go and sort your head out. Why don't you go and do this? Why don't you go do it was and me in my own going, I don't know what to do. Why do I feel like this? I'm a well put together woman and I'm falling apart at the seams. And I had depression and I had anxiety and I was starting to feel panic and I was running a business and had 2 babies and pregnant with a 3rd, and my girlfriend saw me and said, Pam, you look like shit. I've never seen you look this bad. And I broke down. You've read my story if you've seen it before. It is on the blog. I broke down and crashed. And I had a best treatment there and then under the tree, on the grass. And I looked up at the sky and I went, this is what it feels like to feel that sense of calm again. And I'd lost that. And this is what I'm supposed to be doing. If in one powerful moment, in a few minutes of having a treatment, I could feel so profoundly different and so profoundly calm, I should be able to give this to other people. I should be able to share this gift with other people. This is my calling. This is what needs to be there because I know what it feels like to be messy and I understand what it feels like to go through the process. I remember it clearly like it was yesterday. And how it feels like when you're feeling good about yourself. And now when things come up for me, yeah, sometimes it's a little bit daunting. I mean, we all live in a reality, yeah, right? Sometimes you feel, this is how am I going to do it? But then I have my tools and my sets that I have and my people and my community that I can now approach. Whereas before I never had the confidence to do that because I believed I needed to go it alone. I believed that my depression was my own and I couldn't share it because it made me feel weak. It would make me look weak and that I wasn't coping. I was coping damn well with everything that I was doing, exceptionally well considering everything I was going through. But I didn't recognize that for myself and I had to step back into me. And that's what Best allowed me to do. And in that, in going and growing through Best, I embraced it and became a practitioner. And now as an elite master practitioner, I'm very proud of what I do and I honor the process. And I know Em would feel the same way. You know, I've been with Em from her journey when she started Best and how she's taken Best on and studied and her plans of doing her masters this year. It's exciting stuff because the more we evolve, the more we grow, the more we learn, the more there is to offer. And it is a safe space for us to hold for people. So it's a very humbling experience too. That's what I do.